Hey everyone, I'm starting a new series by the name Everything You Need to Know About Crochet. In this series, we'll walk through the step-by-step process of learning crochet. If you find it helpful in your crochet journey, please give thumbs up to the videos and subscribe to the channel. In this very first video of this series, we'll talk about all the tools and equipments that are used while crocheting. A few of them are absolutely required, while others are optional. So let's start the video. The very first thing that you would need to start crochet are crochet hooks. In India, they are also called as crochet. They come in different materials and different sizes. If you have learned enough about crocheting and are moving on to making different projects, including different yarn sizes, then you should consider having a wide range of crochet hooks. But if you're a beginner, then any kind of crochet hook that is available at home would do just fine. They come in different materials, like you can see here. They're available in plastic variety, or metallic types, or wooden types, which I do not have, and this kind, which has a metallic hook and a plastic body. I personally prefer using metallic hooks over plastic ones or wooden ones because I started my crochet journey with these metallic hooks. They were actually given to me by my mother and they were quite nice, but the problem that I faced while using them was that they used to pin me in my hand and therefore cause a lot of pain. Therefore, I stopped using them and I switched to this crochet hook, which I bought from the market in 40 rupees, and it was actually quite comfortable. It didn't pin me as much in the hand because it had a round bottom. However, its hook came off and therefore every time I would fix it and use it again and it would just fall off again. Then I bought these from Amazon. They were quite aesthetic and cheap in price, so therefore I bought them. However, the thicker hooks are just fine, but the finer ones are not that good. See, this was the very first one that I was using in a project, but in between the project it just broke off. So I would personally not recommend using these. These were actually gifted to me and they are my favorite because they have a longer handle as compared to the hooks that I had before. See, I would compare these. See, they have much longer handle and therefore they do not stick you in the hand. They're also very durable because they are made up of aluminium. I also like them because they come in two different varieties. These are finer hooks for thread work. Thread work is fine detailed work around dupattas or tablecloths, etc. And these hooks are used for crocheting caps or sweaters or shawls, etc. You can also use these as a beginner. Just look at what kind of material they have so that this thing doesn't happen to you. As a beginner, these would actually be very comfortable over these. But if you're looking for a durable product, then I would recommend these. Now the next thing that you would absolutely require while starting crocheting are a pair of scissors or snipers. Any kind of scissors would do fine. Now these scissors are the ones which came in this set, which my Dee bought for me. It's quite very comfortable to carry in your purse. So you can buy these if you are a frequent traveler. But these kind of scissors, of course, are easily available in any household. So you can use these or you can use a sniper. Now I have a very old sniper at home, but I do not prefer using snipers because you can easily get cuts if you do not have any cap over these. So buy them of your own preference. I would say use the scissors which are available at home. The third thing that you would use a lot while crocheting is a good measuring tape or an inch tape. For example, if you're making a cap or you're making a table cover or you're making a sweater, then you would require a specific measurement. So for that purpose, these would come in really handy. Of course, for shorter projects, a simple ruler would do just fine. Now, you can either buy this variety of measuring tape or the ones which have a circular body and they can easily wind and unwind. These were also gifted to me by my sister. Now, they are 60 inches or 152 centimeters in length. Also, look at the variety or the quality that you're buying, because while bending them or like folding them, you can easily break them if they are of bad quality. So look at that. They are easily available in the market or on any store online. The fourth thing that you might have seen a lot of people use while crocheting are stitch markers. They are not absolutely required, but they do make the whole process a lot more comfortable. They are also very easily available and quite cheap, so you can buy any of these. They come in two varieties, the ones which can be locked and the ones which cannot be locked. I prefer these ones over these. Now I will try to use them and show you. So I have chained this row for you, and if you want to mark it on the fifth stitch, so you will count till 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you would simply use a stitch marker to lock this stitch up and close it. The next time you use this stitch, you would simply open up the marker and remove it and use it again. Now you can use these as well, but they can easily come out of the stitch. So see, for example, if you're using it like this, now if you handle it carelessly, then they can easily come out. So I do prefer these ones, therefore. On number 5, I have kept needles. These are used to sew 2 crochet pieces together. Especially when making toys or granny square projects or purses, you would definitely require these. Prefer using needles with bigger holes because thicker yarns can easily pass through them. You can either use plastic needles or these metallic ones. Right now I have these metallic needles with kind of smaller holes. The next thing is a row counter. Now you can use this simple tool to count the number of stitches or rows. To use it, simply wear it on one of your fingers and see. For example, if I am crocheting one stitch, then I add it here, then crochet another, and then I add it again here. This bigger button is used to add one number, and this smaller button is used to reset the whole thing. See. Now, this is not a requirement while crocheting, so it's totally your choice to buy this or not, although it is quite fun to use. It is also very easy to remove. See, you can open these up and here it is. On number 7, I have kept yarn winders. These are a very good tool to have if you have a large collection of yarn. Although I do not have one right now, I might get one of these in the future. For now, I use the traditional way of forming a yarn ball, which I will show you in the next video. The next tool is a gauge ruler. I don't have this thing because I don't feel like I require it right now. But if you do want one of these, they are easily available on Amazon. They are a great tool to measure the thickness of yarns or even your hooks if they don't have the sizes written on them. Although if you are a beginner, you do not require these. On number 9, we have yarn bowl holders and yarn stream holders or yarn furling machines. They are a great tool to hold your yarn while crocheting. This prevents the yarn from getting tangled and messy all over the place. So if you like to keep your things organized, you can definitely use these. The next item on the list are yarn rings. They are used to hold the yarn around your finger while crocheting. I do not prefer using these. However, if you are a beginner and find it hard to wrap the yarn around your finger, or you are using a harsher variety of wool which can easily give you a rash, then you should consider having these. On number 11, I have kept cable stitch holders and cable needles. You would never see a person crocheting using these, but still they come in the crochet kit. So why do they come in the crochet kit? Well, they are actually knitting tools and they're used to slide the stitches onto them until they're to be used again. However, they have no requirement while crocheting, but I included them in this video because you would see them very often in any kind of crochet kit. So that's that. On number 12, I have kept tweezers. You might need these if you accidentally get something stuck in your crochet pattern. For example, I have demonstrated this with a thread that I put in on purpose. Now you might have cat hair stuck on your crochet pattern, or your own hair, or even like things like threads, etc. So for detangling that and for removing those, you can simply use a tweezers. Lastly, I'm including these wires. They are not a crochet tool and they are not even a necessity to start crocheting. However, I'm including these in the video because you might need them in a few projects. For example, if you're making a bouquet or flowers, then you might need these for making petals of a flower or leaves, etc. So that's why I included them. With this, I would like to conclude this video. If you know about any other crochet tools, please let me know in the comment section. And thank you for watching.